I want you to watch this. This is just very short. I hope.
Into shapes, even drawn out to form a fine wire, and all breaking. Gold isn't affected by water or oxygen, as many metals are, so it doesn't rust or tarnish either. Most gold comes from lode deposits, also called vein deposits, concentrations of gold and other metals of rocks. Lode deposits require hard rock mining, of removing gold-bearing rock called ore by drilling and blasting. Miners descend more than half a kilometre underground. There they drill holes for explosives called a long-hole air drill.
Noong ko pinapanood ko po ito kaninang umaga, sabi ko paano ko ba siya ipapasok? Then when I started to transcribe kung ano po yung narrative report nung nagsasalita, namangha po ako. Sabi niya po kanina, maramang hindi niyo po ganong nakuha dahil talagang napakaslam. Talagang kailangan siyang pakinggan para makuha. Sabi ng speaker, yung narrative reporter, gold is one of the softest and most malleable among the metals. Ang sabi sa Ezekiel 11:19, sa po natin. Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 19. Sabi po dito, okay, 11:19, that I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within them, and take the stony heart of their flesh, and give them a heart of flesh. Ulitin ko po, in verse 19. That I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within them, and take the stony heart of their flesh, and give them a heart of flesh. As we come to know God, we excavate because we have this intense desire to know who God is, who this truth is. It's like looking for a gold. Pero sabi ng description, gold is one of the softest and most malleable among the metals. At tinuro po about application and assimilation. The gold is likened into a truth. That once you have found the truth, you need to apply and assimilate it in your system. When you talk of assimilate, the truth is not anymore different from your identity. Once you've started to assimilate the truth, itong katotohanan ay humahalo sa bawat maliliit na bahagi ng iyong katawan. Ibig sabihin, yung katotohanan, nasasabi po dito, nagkakaroon ng laman sa pamamagitan ng iyong buhay. So once you apply and assimilate the truth incarnates in this flesh. And this truth becomes alive. So each of us is a representation of this truth. Nakukuha niyo po ibig sabihin. Sabi rito, gold is one of the softest. If you have the truth in you, we need to be softest. Alam niyo ba kung ano ibig sabihin ng soft and malleable? Pastor Engineer Aaron would relate with this. Alam niyo ba ibig sabihin ng malleable? Di ba bro ang malleable, kahit durugin, madudurog po, engineer, di ba hindi? Papaano na ang isang malambot na bagay hindi madudurog? For us to be strong, we need to have this, we need to offer up this vulnerability, this weakness before God. Because as you discover the truth, as you see the real you, your weaknesses, His grace will be made perfect. You will become strong. But before you become strong, you need to be soft first. You need to be broken first. In front of God, malambot ka, pero walang sino man ang pwedeng uminag sa'yo. Yun ang katotohanan. Sabi pa ng isang script, when I was, tapos ko lang gawin ko ito kagabi. I just don't know for what reason the Lord allowed me to view again. Then mabilisan transcribe ko po lahat. Then the Lord gave me revelation dito sa verse. Sabi nung narrative reporter, sabi pa niya, it can be pressed extremely thin, crafted into shapes without breaking. Sabi po, sa 2 Corinthians 4:8, which is powerful po. Sabi po in 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 8, babasahin ko po. 2 Corinthians 4:8, we are hard pressed on every side, yet not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck, but not destroyed. Ano pong sabi rito? Ano daw isang karakteristik ng isang ginto? Pwede mo siyang pitpitin sa pinakamanipis na kanyang hugis. Pero hindi pwedeng masira. Anong sabi ng Biblia? Ulitin natin sa verse 8. 4:8. Sabi dito, for it is God who commanded, we are hard pressed on every side. Alam niyo ang problema, parang sapin-sapin. May problema ka ngayon, uubulat ka na lang, bukas di panibago na naman. Pero anong sabi? Kahit sandamakmak man ang dumating na problema, sa bawat problemang dumarating, may isang sagot ang Panginoon dyan. Alam niyo ba kung ilan ang bilang ng salitang fear na sa Biblia? Sabi ng ibang scholar, binilang nila ang fear not from Genesis to Revelation. Alam niyo kung ilan? 365 times it was mentioned here. So sa bawat problema na meron po kayo nanay sa araw-araw, may katapat na sagot ang Diyos. Huwag kang matakot. Hindi ka maaano. Sabi ba po ng narrator, gold is not affected by water or oxygen. Kaya hindi ho ito nagkakaroon ng kalawang. Po, bago po ito makuha, ito ay nanggaling sa isa. Kung nakita po ninyo, hindi puro. Pero pag ito ay naging puro na, hindi ito pwedeng masira ng kalawang. In Romans 12, verse 2, tingnan po ninyo. In Romans 12, verse 2, it says, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Do not be conformed into this world. The only way for us not to be tainted with the wrath that is being offered by the world is for us to be constantly transformed in His truth. Because if we will stop to transform our mind and our life into the truth, kahit Kristiyano po kayo, sisimulang ang kalawangin